Another step in the saga over light rail in the northwest suburbs. City leaders in Robbinsdale have expressed concerns about the proposed route going down the middle of Highway 81. This week, the Robbinsdale City Council took steps to hire an engineering firm to work with project leaders on the city's behalf.
We said, well, it looks like you're going to go through with this on Highway 81, whether we want it or not. We want some resources from you to have our own independent engineer or engineering firm study what can be done to help the system in Robbinsdale, either mitigation of the bad effects or enhancements of the good effects.
This week, the City Council approved a memorandum of understanding with the Met Council that essentially gives the city the authority to hire an engineer that represents Robbinsdale's interests on the light rail project. Robbinsdale will receive up to $100,000 from the Met Council and the federal government to fund this position. Outgoing council member George Selman was the lone vote against the plan, calling it a waste of taxpayer dollars. He says the voters have a big decision to make when they cast their votes for City Council in November.
I believe so strongly this is going to have such a negative impact on Robbinsdale for the next 100 years. I ask and I hope that the citizens of Robbinsdale make this election and probably the next one a referendum on light rail.
The Metropolitan Council endorsed the light rail route down County Road 81 in June. Robbinsdale officials have voiced concerns over narrowed lanes, traffic congestion, reduced parking, and business access. This summer marks a new era for Rasmussen University. A brand new building just opened up in Brooklyn Park along Highway 610, offering more space and new technology for students pursuing careers in healthcare. Delane Cleveland takes us inside.
In a given day, we could see between 200 and 400 people coming through this building.
From the outside, this new building along Highway 610 looks like an office.
This is one of our 3 skills labs.
But on the inside,
the purpose of this room is to replicate what our students are going to see when they're out in clinics and hospitals as well.
It's the new home of Rasmussen University, where future nurses, surgical technicians, and physical therapists will learn how to treat patients.
So in this room right now, we have 4 mannequins, so our students have the ability to do skill testing on mannequins versus live people until they get their skills refined and are much more confident when they go out to clinicals and start working with actual patients themselves too.
Construction on this new 40,000 square foot building finished earlier this summer and merges Rasmussen's former campuses in Blaine and Brooklyn Park, all under one roof.
Those other buildings were starting to age a little bit. We decided that this is the best bet for the university and of course our students and local community.
One of the key features of this building is the technology upgrades they've made to better serve their students. Classroom desks come equipped with charging stations, and students have access to interactive mannequins in the various simulation rooms.
The room next to us is the control room, so our faculty have the ability to program the mannequin to do various things and test the students on their knowledge and their ability to react to the various situations that are being thrown their way.
It's a level of technology that didn't exist in their former buildings here in the North Metro, and it signifies an evolution for a school that was once known as the Rasmussen College School of Business. The goal is that students here will go on to find success in the Twin Cities' robust healthcare system.
The feedback that we're getting from students has been fantastic. Really impressed with what we've been able to put in this building, and they feel like they have the equipment to be successful.
In Brooklyn Park, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
Voters in Maple Grove will get to decide if a sales and use tax can be used to fund renovations and expansion to the Maple Grove Community Center. The community center is more than 20 years old and it needs repair work. Last year, Maple Grove got permission from the state legislature to ask voters for a local option sales tax. And in this week's council meeting, the council approved the wording that will go on the ballot this November, asking voters for a sales and use tax of 1.5% to finance renovation and expansion.
Everyone that's called me or asked me about it thought it was a nice way to do it where over half of the costs could be paid by non-residents. So that's what they were telling me. And so I will also be supporting it to let the residents decide on what they want to do.
Voting for the November general election begins September 23rd. There's a chess club at the Zanewood Recreation Center. Reporter Sonia Goen shows us how the new chess club is helping young teens excel.
Some young people at Zanewood Rec are making moves on the chessboard.
Now when you play chess, people think you're smart and you're a lot cooler than usual.
2 staff members started a chess club in June.
We started playing with a couple kids at work, and we decided it'd be really fun to start a chess club and get other youth interested in the game.
The program caught the attention of 14-year-old Antoine Golden.
I didn't win any games at the start, but then I got better.
He took to it and immediately challenged the staff, who are all experienced players.
Antoine started playing us within like a month of learning the game. He was already beating us, and that was really exciting.
Chess is now Antoine's go-to sport.
It takes most of your brain to play chess. You can't be focused on any other thing but chess when you're playing.
The teen says the game has helped him outside of school and the rec center.
And it just helps me be overall smarter.
Antoine likes the strategy that's involved in chess.
It's very complicated. You have to think ahead multiple moves just to make one.
The newbie chess player tested his skills recently at the Minnesota Chess Tournament, which was held in Plymouth. Playing in the tournament was a big confidence booster for Antoine and the other players.
I think I placed 6 out of 18 points.
The staff at Zanewood Recreation Center hopes more young people will join them in saying checkmate.
Chess Club is open for anyone, and we're excited to work with a wide variety of players.
In Brooklyn Park, Sonia Goins, CCX News.
Find more local news stories at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.